Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the monkey. I do apologise, this was supposed to be done on Friday, but it's been a very busy weekend and I'm only just catching up with myself now. So I'll be doing the rooster, the dog and the pig and the rat and the ox all today. So please bear with me if you are waiting for any of those. We're just going to give these a shuffle up. And we'll stop and pick 3. Let's see where we're at. Let's stop about there. Let's take that one from the bottom. Let's take that one from the middle. Let's take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, we've got 2 blacks and a white. So things aren't looking good. At least from that 2 blacks to begin with. But as I always say, black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. It's all about the perspective and the compatibilities of what we see when we flip it over. We have this sort of, it could be better right now, but we're going to move into this positive, which we hope is going to be a good thing. Of course, you will already be in this sort of phase now where you're coming through into this. You're probably like here coming into this. So this you've already been through, contemplating, thinking, being a bit thoughtful of things, maybe overthinking things, maybe I suppose in some ways being critical of yourself. You're criticizing, you're judging yourself, you're putting yourself down, you're not happy with something. Something is going south, something is going wrong, something is, you know, not going as you wanted it to. There's a hiccup, there's a problem, there's something that needs to be solved, something that you wished could have happened or would happen or you need to happen or you've been waiting to happen. And that's put you in a place of not a bad mood or a bad place, a negative space. It's like a place of disappointment. You're disappointed. Probably because you expected too much and it didn't come out. Maybe you expected something that was, you know, obvious was going to happen, but then it didn't last minute. And that's thrown you out and now you don't know what to do because it's sort of disrupted that thought process. And now you're overthinking things. Now you're trying to work things out. Now you're trying to, I guess, in some ways, figure it out and kind of find a solution to the problem. But is this your problem to solve? Because that's the problem, isn't it? In your sort of, I suppose, sort of, what's the word? While you strive to find that solution and while you look for it, is it your problem to solve in the first place? Do you know what I mean? Is it your problem? Is this a you problem? Is this stuff that's happening around you? Is any of the stuff that's happening around you, is it a you problem? Because that's what you need to kind of figure out. Because if it isn't a you problem, then why are you bothering? If it doesn't affect you and isn't a part of you and you have nothing to do with it, potentially you're just wasting your own time trying to solve a problem that is not yours to solve. And that's gonna put you in a place of disappointment because you're disappointed that it's already got a solution or there's somebody already taking care of it, or you know, it's just how it is. Sometimes it is what it is, and problems, they don't have solutions and they can't be fixed and you can't solve them, and that's just the way it is. And that's just how it is. We got this horse here now, the black horse, so you're basically not going anywhere. You're stuck somewhere. You're upset with something. Maybe you're just not cooperating in the right places, or people are refusing to kind of see your way of doing things. It's incredibly difficult when you're trying to explain something to somebody and they can't comprehend what you mean. It makes the job harder, it makes progress slower, it makes things more confusing. And I think maybe somewhere along the line you figured something out and that's disappointed you. You've realised that you're not going to get that job. You've realised that your car's not going to pass the MOT. You've realised that, you know, there's something that you've realised that's disappointed you. It's not giving you what you hoped or your preferable option, because that's what most of it is. It's a preferable option. There is no really good or bad. It's preferable to you and your perspective and how you see things. Right now, things are not in a preferable place for you. You prefer things to be different, and you figured that it is what it is in a kind of way. And now that's put you in a place of, well, now what? what do you do now? Now you're kind of stuck. Now you're feeling stagnant. Now you're feeling like you can't go anywhere. You've put so much effort on this. You've like put all your money back in this horse. There, if it does come in last, then what? If it is all for nothing, then what? If it is a failure, then what? What do you do next? What do you want to do next? Where do you look? Which direction? Because when there's an emergency, when there's trouble, when there's a disaster, when there's chaos, when something goes wrong, there will be a place that you think of running to. There'll be a person you'll think of calling. There'll be something that you do when things go wrong. It's that go-to thing, that go-to person, that go-to place, that go-to song to listen to, that go-to comfort food to go to. It's that place that you go to when things go wrong. And that's kind of where you're looking now. You're thinking, where do I go? What do I do? Where do I run to? Do I run? Is it time to run? Is it, what am I doing? And that's got you frozen on the spot, which is not good really for a monkey person, because you like to be active. You like to know where you're at, and you like to know what you're doing. You like to solve problems if you can. But I think this over-analysis of everything, this overthinking of everything, and potentially trying to find a solution to a problem that isn't your problem to solve, is put you in this place, and now you're kind of stuck there. You're stuck there because there is no solution. So you feel you can't move on without solving the problem. But potentially, as I say, you're just going to have to look over it, look past it, and just kind of figure out if it is a you problem or not. Do your go-to thing. When things go wrong, you need to do your go-to thing. Your go-to thing is going to help you here, and it's going to bring you into a better place by getting you into a place where you can actually do something, where you can actually, I suppose in some ways, find a solution to that problem. The monkey and the rat is a good pairing. They're in the same affinity triangle. They're both the doers. They're very compatible. It's in the positive. You're gonna get the solutions that you need. You're gonna push forward with this. You're going to maybe not find the solutions to the problems that you want, but you are going to find problems that need solutions that you have, which is then going to be able to help you understand that not every problem is yours to solve, but there are some out there that do need your attention and your focus. There are some things that you can sort of control. There are some things out there that you do dictate the outcome of. If you're not in a place you want to be, then move. If you want to, if you want that car to pass the MOT, then fix it. Buy the parts, get it fixed. If you want that promotion at work, then go out there and get the training, get the license, or do what you need to do and get the qualifications to get the promotion, to get the job, to get that done. If you want change in your life, you're the one that has to push that. You're the one that has to make that happen. You have to push for it and risk everything to get to where you want to be. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but a lot of it started with ideas. So although this may take a long time, firstly, let's start with where we're actually headed and what we want. The rat the rat isn't really a problem solver more than it is a problem preventer. They like to plan things. They like to plan ahead, and they've got brilliant intuition and foresight. They see things coming before we even think that, it is possible. And they plan against these things to prevent them happening. That means that they don't have to find problems to solve, because the problems are already, non-existent. Right now, I feel you're going to be pushed into a place where you will actually start to see the bigger picture. You're going to gravitate towards a more sort of productive place, because that's what you do. You're not going to sit there dwelling on it and go, well, can't do anything about it. I'll sit here, woe is me. Let's get on with it. Let's try and do this. Let's get this done. That rat's going to push you into that place and show you exactly what to do as we move forward. So although right now you're moving through this kind of stagnant, stuck, everything's really bad and chaotic, and you don't know where you're going and what you're doing, or who to call, or which direction is the right direction, or, what's up and what's down, eventually you'll snap and you'll figure, you know what, I'll just figure it out as I go. I'll wing it. You'll basically figure this out by just getting on with it. But we'll find out, won't we, when we come back next week, or this week, at the end of the week, Friday, and we'll do another reading for you guys to see how things have been. Thank you for watching. I will be back with a rooster reading after this one. So if I don't see you then, I will see you next week, or the end of this week. You know what I mean. Love and peace.